We're talking economic development of Mason County. Best to have the director of said EDC here, Lynn Longan. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
It is snowing a little out there, just to kind of let people know as we come back from break. There's a little snow going on, and we could see that throughout the rest of the day. You, on the other hand, are going to be heading off here in a week or something.
I am. Little less than 2 weeks, so a week from this Friday, I'll be leaving for China.
Uh-huh.
I'm going with the Thurston County Economic Development Council, Grace Harbor EDC, or Greater Grace Harbor. They'll be joining us for the first time, too. Mm-hmm. This is our first trip. We're going to try to get some foreign direct investments, start building some relationships with Chinese business people that may want to invest in our community.
Do you speak Chinese?
No. Karin is awesome, though. Yeah. She has she printed me out a list of common sayings and how to pronounce them that I can try to go through those and study and on the plane.
It's so overwhelming to try to learn a new language. But I was reading the other day, I guess it's just you get 100 basic words, and that's about all most people use, and then you're good to go. Regardless, it's going to be a great trip and a great way to put Mason County's foot forward, foot in the door. These burgeoning economies.
We've already had some of these people come to town and meet with us, and they're really interested in our area. They're interested in the Puget Sound, in the mountains, the Olympic National Park. You know, they're really interested in our area as far as tourism goes. So, how can we build on that? And,
it's going to be great.
You know.
Going to be great. What else are we talking about this morning?
So I just thought I'd talk in general about business recruitment. As you know, a healthy economy is a diversified economy. And taking and building on the work that we've been doing for the last 2 years, we're really putting into building a business recruitment plan. So in that plan, there's the China. As you know, we're going next week to that, or I am. And other things. So we have a retail trade show in May. As we're coming up, I thought some good things, topics for discussion here on the radio with you is I would talk more about them as each one of them happen.
Okay.
I think the time is right. We've come through the recession, and it's time for us to be really proactive and start bringing more business to Mason County.
Mm-hmm. Are we technically out of the recession? Can we start?
Well,
I know that the way that we talked about it here is that it started in Seattle, moved its way down, and Shelton was one of the last ones to kind of get into it, also making it one of the last ones to come out of it.
I would say it depends on who you talk to. I wouldn't say that we're completely out of it by any means. That would be a little too optimistic, although I'd love to be able to say that. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think we are on our way out of the recession. I think that if you look at our numbers, our unemployment numbers, yes, they're higher than the states, but we had 2 major businesses close in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
I think that they could be a lot worse than they are. I think that we're seeing some signs of growth. We are seeing a few businesses that are coming. The Sierra Pacific starting up is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
And then the businesses that are coming with them, that are coming because of them and with them. I've had quite a few people come to the office that are expanding, local businesses that are expanding. We're also working on requests for proposal from the state again, a couple manufacturing firms. I think that things are happening.
Does it help? I would imagine it does. Maybe you can explain to me how the mindset of the community. You kind of go, well, we had so instead of more focused on the positive moving forward.
I'm not noticing that there's as much negative as there used to be.
Yeah.
I think that the voice and the tone for the county has changed.
Yeah,
I think that people are understanding. I think the more that we keep talking about it, and not just me talking about it, but other entities, the more that people are understanding that if we want to make a change, we have to do it. We have to, and it's going to take hard work, and it's going to cost us to do it. For example, the school bond, if we don't do something about our education, we're not going to be able to really grow our economy.
Yeah.
You can't get those businesses here if you don't have trained and educated workforce for them. So people are starting to really understand that. We have to make an investment. We have to work together. We have to build that whole community foundation. And everything's important. Everything's important. Homelessness is important. Drug abuse, the crime rates, the education, it's all important. And it all needs to be worked on, improved, and then we have something to sell. So I'm excited about what's happening in our community.
And these are all little aspects of things that you do, that you provide to the businesses to say, hey, check the trends.
So I'm not necessarily out there doing those. I'm not. There's other people that are working on each and every one of these different things. But what I'm trying to do is get those stories and market it and put it together. So you can see what our education statistics are in the county, right? But rather than concentrating on those, let me tell you what we're doing to combat those. Let me tell you what we're doing to make it better. And really selling Graduation Matters, the school bond that passed. There's another one, the tech trades that they're going to put in. The academies, the academies that they're talking about doing at the high school. Those are big deals.
Yeah. Can't look back. Some decisions had been made. We're done with that now. We're moving forward.
That's right.
ChooseMason.com is the website. On there, you can find all sorts of great information, including upcoming schedules of events. So we're not going to see you next week.
I will be here next week.
Oh, okay.
It's the week after.
The week after that. Okay, very good.
Well, I'll send either Jennifer or Karin or someone else will be here.
Well, great representatives you have there with the EDC, and nice having you in the downtown area again. And
thank you.
That's still working out well. People coming by.
It's wonderful. It really is. People come by all the time, and it's great.
Getting engaged, getting part of the process. Lynn Longan, Director of the Mason County EDC. Anything else before we...
Nope, I think that's good.
I think we covered it all as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.